Hey y'all.
Welcome back.
And we're back.
Episode.
Milk and cookies.
Who don't want to know?
Milk and cookies.
Ow.
Episode how many?
10.
10.
10 weeks of us,
10.
baby. 10 weeks of us.
You know, a good friend of mine pointed out today, she said, I noticed that in the beginning of every episode, you put up how many episodes you guys are on with your hands. What are you going to do?
When you get to 11, that's funny. I'm like,
she said, is Milk going to add the one?
Yep.
That's literally what she said. Is Milk going to add the one? I said, she's going to have to do something.
I'm going to have to.
It's going to be over.
When I get to 150, I'm going to be like,
we're going to be
just like that. You know, you guys know what that means. If I do that, that's different.
We're going to be miming and shit.
Yeah.
Professional. Okay.
Professional.
Get into it. We're going to add that to the resume. Okay. Period. But yeah, episode 10, y'all.
Of Milk
we
and
are
Cookies.
here. 10 weeks. Wow. Again, we want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all of your likes and your comments and just participating in this journey with us.
I know.
And again, Milk, thank you.
For what?
Again, I already discussed this with you on the phone earlier this week.
Oh my gosh.
But
she's such a
I
softie
just,
sometimes.
I just had to thank my friend for opening my eyes to this new avenue of entertainment that I literally was oblivious to. And like allowing me to go on this journey with you and choosing me and picking me. And I just appreciate you, friend.
Girl, you already know. Our chemistry is unmatched.
I mean,
who else would I go with? You know what I'm saying?
Because who don't want some milk and cookies?
And you named us, so it was kind of like you gotta go with the person who named you. You can't be like, it's Milk and Cookies, but with some other bitch. Like, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Shout outs to you, friend. And if you guys don't know, over there, that's gonna be Miss Shasta, aka Milk.
And I'm looking real milky today.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna leave that alone. Zach, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna leave that alone.
And then myself is gonna be Mari Baby, aka Cookies, and we make up Milk and Cookies, y'all. Let's get into this week.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
How you been feeling this week?
Today, terrible. Didn't fit in my outfit. Broke a nail.
Listen, the struggles. Both of my pinky nails are broke. You cannot tell.
I left mine on the dining room table as I was running out of here.
It's the struggle of the
broke this morning. Yeah. And then I had this amazing outfit that I wanted to
trying
wear.
to fit into our clothing. That's all. We just want to put on some jeans.
AP would have had
and
to
not have to jump and wiggle in that thing.
My girl, he would have had to like kick me and then zip me. Fashion Nova, I'm not happy with you. I had a super cute outfit.
Well,
it is what it is.
The shoes are super cute.
Betsy Johnson.
Yes, shout out Betsy. We love her.
Betsy. I love her.
So cute.
That's the first thing you said as soon as I walked in.
Yes, I love those shoes. You know that is like right up my alley.
I know. I'm a shoe fanatic. If you guys know me, you know some people have photos in their homes of their dogs, of their children. I will have.
She has a collection of shoes.
That is my thing.
You and me both, though.
Yeah, I love the way I feel.
I'm ridiculous.
When I'm in like a new pair of heels,
you just can't tell me anything.
Nope, absolutely
not. Like, don't
not.
even try to, because you're not gonna get very far.
I'm I'm a point like that. Like we're going that way.
Is that what we doing here?
Yeah.
Is that what we doing?
Like, let me walk all over your heart with
these shoes. And speaking of cute, y'all, I forgot to mention last week.
Drop it.
Ebony.
That's
is in the building, y'all.
Oh,
and if you new to this Milk and Cookies thing, you know, this is a new unit that I bust out the box. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I named her Ebony with an I.
Ebony with an I.
Okay, you see me over here dark and lovely. Now, I love being a blonde now. I love being a blonde.
Okay.
Because it is true what they say, blondes do have more fun.
Oh, my God.
But, I had to go, take it back to black for them real quick. Yes,
She's like, I'm a traditional girl today. Yes, you are crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So this is Ebony, guys. Hello to Ebony.
Milk and Cookie audience, meet Ebony.
Meet
Ebony, Milk and Cookie audience.
Right, so because we've had Brittany, we've had Stassi, and now we have
Ebony. And y'all think I'm playing. She really do talk about him first name.
I
Yeah. She'd be
absolutely.
like, yeah, I think it's time to break
It's
out.
time to break out, Ebony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
my friend
I
does.
had Honey cracking for a minute. Oh, I had Honey on in episode 7, and I forgot to mention her. But I had Honey on in episode 7 when I wore the beautiful lavender dress
Oh,
with
I
the
love that
butterfly
dress that your friend
sleeves.
made you. I
Yes,
love that dress, by the way.
yes. So, I mean, get into it.
Anywho, what's going on with you?
You
What
know,
this
friend.
week bring you?
Honestly, can I talk about it?
Yeah.
Um, I I would like to say, like, let me just give a message to everybody out there, like, no matter what you're going through, like, just always remain positive and always remain in a space of gratitude. Um, and just exude positivity as much as you can. And I say that to say this, like, okay, so I've been, working really hard. We work 9 to 5s. We out here trying to make our dreams happen.
Ciao.
And we put a lot of work and resources and money into this thing that we're doing here. Okay. So, that keeps me very, very busy. I'm a single mom, full-time employee, taking care of my own business. Right. So sometimes it can get fairly overwhelming. Okay. And so I've been working so much that I haven't been able to see my good girlfriends from the Toledo show. Shout out Toledo show. So I usually meet up with my girls, Molly, Mindy, and Sarah. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out y'all. I love y'all. But we haven't been able to hang out. So I actually penciled them in and took the afternoon off to just have some time to myself because I don't really get a chance to do that. So I was hanging out with them, and my girl Mindy, literally, we're going to go shop for her some shoes. She wanted to get some shoes, and I saw this purse in the Aldo window. I was at the mall, and I was like, "Oh, I like that purse." And she looked at it. She was like, "Oh my God, that is so you." And I was like, "Right, like that's literally me. It's screaming me." Why does woman go in there and buy matching glasses to go with it? So I actually wore that today. You guys don't see it, but it's right. I'm looking at it. It's right over there. It's in front of us because I adore it so much. But not only that, she bought my lunch that day. Her husband bought our lunch that day just to be like, thank you guys for hanging
Oh
out. Like
my god.
just I just been getting really blessed and like I've been meditating and just talking to God and just being like just give me the strength to keep pushing when it even when it don't look good.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm like struggling, I still want to remain positive and I still want to exude positivity. On one of my worst days at my 9 to 5, I complimented a client of ours on her skincare. It's like, sis, your skin is amazing. Mind you, I wasn't having a great day, but I still want to exude that positivity. So I said, Queen, you are looking absolutely radiant. Hit me with the skincare routine because summertime is coming. I want to just be out here, no foundation, no
Okay.
concealer, lash, gloss, done. Okay, SPF, that's it. Okay, so I'm like, hook me up with the regimen. So she like, I got you. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down. Do you know this woman came in with a bag full of skincare and said, well, I could have just wrote it down for you, but I figured it would be easier if I bought you all of the products. Came and
Oh.
I cried, y'all.
Of
I
course you
cried.
did.
I cried like a big old
Of course you
baby.
did.
Anybody that knows me knows that I'm such a crybaby. I'm very emotional. And the act, like even thinking about it now, I'm getting choked up because
She didn't have to do that. And I get it.
she didn't.
And I'm gonna be honest, as you get older, the gifts are less and less
They
and few
are.
in between.
They are
So
very,
when
very less and less and few
you
between. And
know,
for her to think about me and really listen when I was talking to her about it, because I was like, yeah, I have really dry skin. So I struggle with products that keep my skin moisturized. And she listened to that and she was like, yeah, I remember you told me you have dry skin. So I got the one for dry skin. The entire line. Like, you guys.
oh,
So shout out to y'all. But I say that all of that to say, even on my worst day, even on the day that I wasn't feeling great, I still shouted out someone else. I still showed positivity and love to someone else. And even though that karma didn't come back right away, she came back. So that's my message for y'all this week. Always stay on the positive end of things. Always stay living in gratitude because we need to be very grateful for what we have now. And when you live in that space, your blessings just keep pouring in. And
Absolutely.
from you when you least expect it.
I agree.
And so shout out to my lovely ladies who blessed me this week. You guys really touched my heart. And y'all got me out here looking bomb. Oh, you see the skin?
I see the
Because I
skin.
started the regimen last night. I said, we open this out tonight,
She
girl.
said we
I
going
be
in
okay.
tonight.
I'm in Milk and Cookies.
You so girl moving right along with her crazy self. So this week in the media, I know y'all seen Dani Leigh.
Yes, child. Let me
She
take
did
a
an
sip,
interview. I
child.
want to say with I don't know. Is it Angie Martinez?
I believe
I
so.
think so. I think it was Angie Martinez.
Don't quote us.
Don't quote us on
We've
that
had a
though.
little
But she did an interview.
little
Go ahead and drop that clip. Go ahead and drop that clip
Please
in
do.
it.
Please and thank you.
So the folks could see.
It was just kind of like, I don't know. I just think I wasn't really thinking. It was very like ignorant. It was definitely a learning lesson for me, and I just want to say to everybody that I'm super sorry, because it just was a mistake. I'm a Dominican woman. I have family members that are dark skinned. My daughter's a black girl. Like, it just was, to even speak on skin tone, like, I realized how like messed up that is now.
Did you have like no idea of that before?
I didn't have no idea of it, but I don't think I wrote the song intentionally like to be like a praise of like light skins or anything. So it was just kind of like, I don't know. I just think I wasn't really thinking. It was very like ignorant.
I was shocked, but I was low key shocked.
Shocked at what, friend? Tell me what you were shocked
I
about.
was shocked that for one that she did an interview because it was so. People gonna crucify you, and you already girl. She done been beat up, spit out, shoot up again, spit out.
And a lot of times it's really for no reason. Like at first, like when, well, I won't say for no reason. Let me retract that statement. But I think people were just kind of peeping the undertone of things when she was doing things, and I think that's what people picked up on, and that's what people picked on. Like when she first had got with the baby, like how she was just posting them and my mom and he on the story and like we get it. Great for you guys. And I told you, remember, I said I verbatim
break her soul.
He gonna break her. I said, "Po baby, she's so in love."
Well, because we all done been through that.
I knew it, and we already had this conversation on a previous episode of Milk and Cookies. I called it the second. I said, "Ooh, that baby is in love, child. He gonna break her.
He gonna break her heart." And as you guys remember, he went on a rant, called her all type of side bitches, and she addressed that too. She was talking about, I don't see, calling her a side bitch and everything. And
yeah, that's just out of line. And for anybody out there who literally is saying that she was a side, like, come on, bro.
My whole thing is,
like, you guys know,
I couldn't believe, I was really shocked that his other baby mama, Mimi, said anything.
Why were you shocked? Every time Dani Leigh's
I
in the
know,
media,
but I just was like,
in the media.
Save face for yourself. Shut the hell up.
I'm gonna be quiet. That ain't none of my business.
My baby daddy dick is in everybody's front yard like a sprinkler. Like a sprinkler. If you go past homes, you're going to see a sprinkler. That's his penis. If my baby daddy was for the streets like this and popping up with babies all over town like a postal service, I was sorry. I'm not addressing shit. I'd be like,
I'm going to be quiet. And then the thing is, and no shade, I'm just calling for what I see it as. When Mimi comes out in the media with who is the baby's other, baby mama or whatever the case may be, she's always saying how she minds her business. Right. And all this stuff. Like, where are you minding your business at if you're addressing stuff that don't have nothing to do with you? If you're being dragged, like we talked about last week, we don't stop no motherfucking room. Go on and talk.
Yep.
Go on and talk. And while you're at it, download that single. And while you're at it, subscribe.
Thank you.
And while you're at it, comment, share it to your friends. Talk about me,
add
baby.
All of
Please. It. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Add all of it.
If you truly minding your business and drinking your water, then that's exactly what you'll be doing. But like I always said, and I also said this in the last episode, that media, that the internet could pull some things out of you. as well, because I have never had that amount of people in my DMs or
You
or
know what
commenting
though?
or
You know what's
tagging me. So
crazy?
I'm just speaking from my perspective.
You could go
and I'm gonna be
ahead
quiet.
and turn it off. The fuck?
I just be trying to get
Turn it off. Like, I never understood that. I never understood. They're bullying me. Put the phone down. Log off. Live in real life. Are they in your face in real life? Oh no, they're online.
They're online.
Something you're voluntarily logging into to go find. Make the shit fucking make sense. I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna take a sip on that.
But she did speak about the song, the yellow bone like me, yellow bone like me. He don't want darky.
First of all, it does not sound like that.
He don't want chocolate skin. He want yellow thing, bitch. She sound like South Park.
Can we just run a clip of
Yeah,
the
we can
song,
play the. Go
please?
ahead, play the song.
Because
Yellow
it sounds
bone,
nothing
what
like
he
that.
want, yellow bone, what he
Nothing
need.
like that. But
What he want, yellow bonus, what he want, what he want, what he want. Para Miguel se lo want, para Miguel what I want. Bello, what he wants, what he want. Yellow bonus, what he want, what he want, what he want. Para Miguel se lo want.
I will say, no shade, no disrespect, fam, but just as terrible. It was bad. It was not a
Girl.
good song
And
at all.
Yeah. And I just felt like too, being a brighter black woman. I am as bright as it comes for black. Okay.
And you've been called yellow bone and all
all
that
my
stuff.
life. All my life.
All that stuff.
But I don't think maybe she does. I don't know if she's experienced, but colorism in America is so real.
It's so real.
It's so real.
It's so
I get you were
real.
probably making that song to nab at her, but that's
But you offended.
You offended so many. And I'm glad she apologized, but what I didn't agree with was I didn't know it was gonna offend. You a damn lie.
Like, if we're gonna take accountability, let's take full accountability.
I wish she would have said, I didn't like her.
I fucked up.
I
was being petty.
I was being petty.
I was being petty.
We know the song was about her.
We knew it, and that's the thing, and that's why everybody called her out on it, and that's what I mean. Everybody kind of understood the undertones of what she was posting. Like, anytime she posted the baby prior to this happening, it was very pick me energy. It was like, this is my man. This is my man. Look, this is me and my man on a boat. This is me and my man walking down the street. Look, this is my man. Like, it was just a lot, and we get it. We great.
I love
You're in a
love.
relationship. Please. Have at it. But we knew the undertone. She kept posting it because she knew that Mimi was watching. Our friends or family of Mimi was watching, and they were going to report back to the baby mama. And so the fact that she made this song Yellow Bone is what he wants.
That was so whack. That was so whack. And I get it. I guess she maybe didn't think it was going to have the reach it did. But yeah, baby, you can't make songs about skin complexion. Like,
and then tried to blame it on the other rappers, like, oh, well, they always say in their songs Yellow Bone. And she does have a point.
They do. And we talk mess about them. I can't stand a black man to tell me, oh, I only like light-skinned girls. Get the fuck out of my face.
You sound stupid.
You sound stupid. I come from dark-skinned women. Both my grandmothers are dark-skinned women. So when people tell me that, it's so offensive.
But the thing is if that is your preference,
that's fine.
That's fine. Keep it to yourself. That's fine. We'll be able to notice your preference by the plethora of women that you're dating. If they're all light-skinned, we will get it. Trust me.
And you know what's
don't
crazy
have
to me? It's like you
shout
do
it
know
to the skies.
Black come in every shade known to man. Like, so
albino.
Come on, what are we talking about here? It was just, I think, but it goes back to, honestly, when you're a young woman, you really, like we talk about, you got that I don't give a fuck so bad.
Yeah, she was trying.
You got
so hard
that
to be
I
cute.
don't give a fuck so bad to
trying
where
so
it'll
hard
put
to
you
be
in a
cute,
situation,
and that shit backfired. And the thing was, the song was trash.
I told Yellow Bun what he want, yeah.
And I actually am a fan of Dani Leigh.
Yeah, she followed Dani Leigh way before
like
I
Dani
did.
Leigh. I do like some of her records.
And I still like Dani Leigh.
Yeah, I do like some of her records. I do like her vibe. I mean, for Christ's sakes, this woman does have some accolades that people tend to not
overlook.
They
Definitely.
overlook it. You know, this woman was dancing with Prince.
But I think they overlook it because
She be with that bird shit.
Yeah, she chose to attach herself to a young man who isn't very conscious about himself, what he does, who he
and
does,
how that affects
and
his
how it
community
affects his community.
and the culture.
She's not, she's
Yeah.
not with a 21 Savage.
And then, I
She's
mean,
with
and the comments, when I look at the comments of this interview, like when they posted it on the social media sites and stuff, a lot of people were just saying, like, the irony of it all is now you have to explain this to your dark skinned baby girl, because your baby girl is just, we have the same skin complexion. She's a milk chocolate baby. So now you got to explain this to your milk chocolate daughter. Like, what do you mean?
And go deeper. It's a learning situation for her. She'll come out glowing, and I'm sure she'll go on to do great things. But I just want to tell y'all, young ladies, be careful with that button. And what button I mean is that post button. Be careful. It can backfire on you really fast. You know what I mean? And I don't know if anybody around her was cheering her on when she dropped Yellow Boom.
Well, her baby daddy was. He in the comments with the little yellow, with the little lemons.
Girl. And he was nowhere in the comments after they fired
when
your ass up.
When they started
fired your ass up. They was firing your ass up. Because we all know it was a dab at his baby. You could say it wasn't.
Listen to me.
But
they lit her ass on fire.
Like, they were like, where's the gasoline? Where's the ammonia? Like, they picked every chemical.
Oh, yellow bone is what he want? Oh, okay. You sound dumb.
Every flammable chemical known to man, they used on them comments. But I'm glad she apologized. It seemed like she's grown from it, and I don't think she deserved in no way, shape, or form the humiliation that he gave her. But I do think God works in mysterious ways, and I do think sometimes only way to learn life is through pain. So
you have to just like experience it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then your testimony is going to be the one that helps somebody else.
Absolutely. Because I know there's another girl dating a young man who has a baby, and he telling her everything she want to hear, and then telling the other one. And men don't stop doing that, y'all. So just heads up on that.
Let me pause you. Let me piggyback off of what you just said. Action speaks louder than words. Let me say it again. Action speaks louder than words. Don't ever be moved about what somebody tells you or what somebody says or says what they're going to do for you. Be moved by action. Pay attention to action, not words.
And don't be so enamored and impressed with who the person is. I think sometimes we get so infatuated with
not who the person is, what they have,
what
their
they
material,
have, or who the person is to the outside. Yeah, because I think that played a large part in why she just went, like, I don't know if you know, but like you just went and gave, you put you're young, you had action to so many amazing men. You still do,
right?
But don't complicate your life trying to put a puzzle together. If it's right for you, it's not going to be a puzzle. It's going to be already put together. That's how you kind of know, I
just can't even believe he did her the way he did her.
I
was sick, but I knew it.
I can. What you mean?
Oh,
he be acting like he on steroids or something. Like he like steroids, Potter, and liquor.
And I like the baby too. Like, I really like his flow and everything, but it's just like, bruh, like, you got to calm down.
Girl, he acts ignorant, like real ignorant. And I'm not even I love his music too, but he's a lot.
I can only deal with so much. Like, I can listen to 2-3 songs and then we're done.
Absolutely. I don't even listen.
No shade to baby. We love you. Shout out to you.
Maybe when I'm like going out on a Saturday night or something, but I don't really listen like that.
Maybe at the bottom of this cup.
Put on that shook. Shamari done made a concoction that's so motherfucking strong, y'all. I'm trying to sit here and hold myself together. Last episode when I left, I was so loaded that I couldn't look down. AP was like, "You okay? You ever been so loaded?" When somebody asks you okay, and you respond 5 times, like, yeah.
What happened?
I'm good. Cool. That's how you know you loaded. If you good, it's just, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. That third, yeah, it's like,
You're trying to convince
you're
yourself
not,
at
yeah,
that
you're
point.
not all right. He was like, you all right? I was like, yeah, cool. I'm good.
What had happened was, y'all.
She's mixing. I come back from pottying and she's mixing. I don't know, you guys. Water. Next episode, we're gonna be up here with some Fiji. Straight
This
water.
episode was sponsored by
Hennessy. That's the way. This episode sponsored by Hennessy, known in urban areas as yak.
as yak.
Also can break your back.
Yakety yak. Don't come back.
If she drink Henny and smoke blunts, she beat niggas up. She beat niggas up. You want to know how I know? Because I used to drink Henny and smoke blunts, and I will beat a nigga. Not anymore though. I'm changed.
We are
for the Lord.
reformed,
For the
child.
Lord.
Amen. For
I
the
got
growth.
baptized right after
Amen.
Black China.
Amen for the growth. The shade.
I just want to say shout out her finger waves because they be
Poppin'.
fucking popping.
Make me want to cut all my hair off and just
my nigga.
literally.
I did until I saw last episode with that slick back I had. Never again. Never again. I was so disappointed in myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I like a pie face. My cousin was like, what did you do that for? I said, I had to go. I look like a pie. I look like
Friends.
a pie. I did. Pie face. That was me. Just round. Wasn't feeling it, y'all.
Listen, there's a lot of things in life that we love that are round.
Not my face. Moving right along, guys. You know what time it is. Look of the week. Yes. I can't. Ciao.
Listen.
She shared the look of the week with me this week, and I'm grinning like a motherfucker, y'all, because y'all,
Now-
ladies, you already know.
Twitter went crazy this week, y'all. Twitter went crazy this week.
Say his name, say his name.
So, look of the week is going to none other than Mr. Jesse Williams
Mr. ER himself.
and his little package on
Mr. Grey's
Broadway.
Anatomy himself.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Daddy.
Hi.
Jesse.
Look, drop the pic because I edited it.
With the water. You had the water dripping on your
Let me tell you something.
abs.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to whoever snuck their phone in there. And it's been reported that they have completely locked that whole thing down. They are not playing. They are checking, making sure don't nobody bring their phone in there. They're being real strict now. But shout out to the person who had the brilliant idea
You know what?
to get it
though?
while the getting was good. And
I
thank
learned
you. You
something.
are, amen.
I learned something. I used to always assume guys that were like that packing. I was like, oh yeah, they're not attractive or they gotta.
Why would you think that?
Because I just was like, that's how you kind of deal with the disappointment of men. To see some man that fine,
Fine. Listening.
what? I don't want to know.
Ooh.
I don't want to know.
Listen.
Ooh.
Jesse. Hi. How you
Oh
doing?
my gosh. I'm sorry. I honestly be like, they're not packing. They're not. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Because you just have to get that in your head.
I just
first,
have to because
so you're not disappointed later.
all the time. But
Good God. Look at the week. Shouts out to you, Jesse.
Jesse, you made our
Listen,
week. Thank you, sir.
You blew our goddamn minds. sir.
Absolutely. Then I just
Look at this phone.
oh my gosh, you seeing it in my face. Oh my gosh. I was so
Baby.
You ever seen something so oh my God, you're
I said-
uncomfortable?
I said, how do I get to Broadway
Front row.
today?
They don't have that in Medea shows.
How do I get there?
They don't have that in the Medea shows. They just got bad wigs and fucked up mics right there.
That's not
Oh, I
happening
know.
on the Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, you
experience.
need to call Jesse.
Yeah, and let's get a movie going.
Let's get a movie going.
Let's get a movie going. Let's get it documented.
Oh my gosh.
Because listen.
Listen.
Mm.
Oh man, think
Wow.
about it. Just hold me, Jesse.
Listen, God is good. God is good. And listen, no,
God is good.
respectfully, because that's his creation.
I know, and it was so large. It made me uncomfortable. and
It
it made
wasn't
me.
that large.
It wasn't that large, but it was so. It was
It was
just.
beautiful.
It was large.
It was
It was
nice.
even better because he's so handsome. So it was just like it made me put my phone
It
down
was
and then
even
pick it back
better
up.
because that was on soft.
That's why I said that. Like, you know,
Like that's what it is on soft, Jess.
and I'm gonna be honest. Like for me, it's like what? Okay, question. Now we're gonna go into penis a little bit here.
Sure.
Where
I
does
love
where does
talking about me.
where does length and girth? Which one first? Do you prefer length or girth? And then like where does it fall in importance?
Ooh. That's a tricky question
I
there.
just want to know.
For me, I think it has to do with body type. So if you thick and you got a little, a little cushion for the pushing, I'm gonna need some length because if you don't have no length, then I'm gonna get all belly, right? But then if you're like a slimmer guy, like super skinny, I would rather some girth to counteract the girth from your waistline.
The knife. That's
The bones that are gonna be pushing into my pelvic bone.
okay. So it depends on the body
I
type.
feel like it depends on the body type.
So
But
where
if
does
we
it fall?
had to generalize it, I need a little bit of both. I need a little half and half. You know what I'm saying? I would like a little girth and some length.
So where does it fall on your importance
It's
category?
important. It's very.
I know, but like, is it top 3, top 5, between 1 to 10? Like where?
I don't know what you mean by that. Just have some good dick. That's it. That's all I ask.
Well, for me, I think like it's important. Not so much as like what size it is, but like our sexual
Yes,
like, are we
chemistry.
are we compatible?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, because
I don't want nothing that's gonna hurt me, but I don't want anything that I'm gonna be like struggling to fill.
he got to pull you to the end of the bed, and I'm just saying. He got to pull you all the way to the end of the bed. Your butt is off the bed. He like, he kind of like Beavis and Butthead. That's what they sound like when they, you know.
Triggered because
Man, I'm just saying, you know. Like,
I was so triggered right now.
Like,
I flash back.
you just keep closing your eyes. You just keep closing your eyes, thinking about all his cars. Like, okay. In his house, like, okay. He pays bills. He's responsible. He checks his mail. Like, you know, that type of shit. Like, oh my God.
And like, guys, let me tell you something. If you go faster, it doesn't
do nothing. Okay? It doesn't do nothing. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. It wins the race.
Please don't go faster.
You over there like a pallet jack. You over there, and she hurting. She in pain. She thinking about the latest episode of SVU. Forgot to take the kids' lunch out. You know, she thinking about everything else but your pallet jack.
Listen to me. Listen.
I'm dead ass. This is a tip.
Crying.
Slow and steady. Slow down. And don't ask me, is it good? If I'm not saying nothing, it's not. If I'm sitting there more quiet, I sound like I'm in a library. I'm that quiet. I'm library quiet. It's not good. It's not good.
Oh God, I'm so high, y'all.
It's not good.
Dear God.
That should be killing me.
Yeah, going faster does not make it better.
No,
So
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Let's do better.
Let's
Moving forward, like my lovely co-host Milk was saying, slow and steady wins the race. And since we're on the subject, like if you already know that you are lacking in certain departments, accept that, move on.
Oh my gosh.
Add some toys, add some lubes. Like, I mean, that's what it's made for. Shout out Usher. That's what it's made for.
I just, you know what? I think there's a lot you can do with pleasing a woman. You do not have to be 9-inch nails.
You don't
for you to please a woman.
You don't have to be 9-inch nails. You don't have to be the jackrabbit. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like,
just enjoy, make her time with you enjoyable.
Honestly, like if you get inside my head,
absolutely.
If you get inside my head, you can have
absolutely.
Like you can literally have short stumpy. And
as long as it's just steady,
right.
slow, steady,
slow, steady,
you know,
gets the job done.
Gets the job done. I don't need you, you know, trying to nail in, you know, like it's
nail
like
and coffin you, girl. Don't pull no hair now.
Don't.
Okay.
Oh no.
Now,
no. Don't pull
listen.
my hair.
Unless we say, go ahead and pull it, daddy.
Don't
even.
I almost did it. Child.
Don't touch my hair.
Okay, like.
Okay.
Speaking of dick, Lil'Durk got a baby. Brenda
allegedly
got a baby.
Allegedly.
7 years ago when my son was born, you are not who you are now. I was giving you rides to the studio, buying you White Castle because you had to wait for checks and different stuff when you were with other companies and all of that. You didn't even have title to your money. You know what I mean? Now you stacking it up in your face talking about how you take care of all your kids, but you ain't sent my son nothing.
He ain't boosty.
You buy designer. You always brag about taking care of your homies in jail, your homies this and that. And my son is just completely X'd out of the whole equation constantly. And I've been sitting back watching it for so long, talking to just your mom who tells me, oh, tell Romeo to call me. Oh, y'all are important too. Call me anytime you need to and everything. Then I tell her, I say, I hate to bring this to you because it's not you, but you are my only point of contact.
Look, I'm still crying. Allegedly, this
Allegedly.
young woman has came out and said that he is the father of her child.
She went. She
wants him to take a paternity test.
Yeah, last year she was on Tasha K. Tasha K interviewed. Yeah, last year.
Oh, this is ongoing.
Yeah, Tasha K interviewed her and she just flat out was like, I'm advocating for my baby and I'm tired of this. But I'm like, would you be advocating if, you know, Dirk was Dirk the Schmirk and worked at the gas station? He was a phenomenal gas attendant. You know, he pumped, you know, he placed the numbers. Would you be doing that? Or is it because he's Dirk the voice?
Say it.
You know, I be trying to make it make sense.
Would you even have had that baby?
You know, and you know, my whole thing is this. How do you have a baby with no knowledge of the father? Like, how do you come out like you just never thought to double back and text
I'm
him?
sure she probably has knowledge of the father, but if he's saying that,
like, how does he not know? Like, you didn't find it a tad bit.
First of all, you know that he has a woman.
I know that he just
because he's been with India for a while, so this is nothing new. So you already messed up when you decided to get with a man who already was in another situation, in another very public relationship. 1, 2, you allowed yourself to have intimate relations with this man unprotected. That's really where it hits for me. Y'all not gonna learn that your shit is bumped up.
Ooh,
and you got some shit that you cannot cure. Y'all not gonna goddamn learn. Stop popping it out here without protecting yourselves. Like, it's never that serious.
Her baby's pretty old too. Her baby is like 7. Her baby is 7. The
like,
one that
what are
she's
you doing out
is
here?
Dirk's child is 7. I just was like, in 7 years, you ain't thought to hit him up or nothing?
I thought this was a new baby.
No, this is an old baby. This is not an old baby. Like, you know, it's still a kid, but, you know, she just came out. She finally came out. And I can't.
Do you think she tested the other fathers and she did the process of eliminating?
Possibly. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I be saying, like, I hate this new era of promiscuousness. And if I want to have sex, like, yeah, that man.
I love it.
I don't.
Be promiscuous, but be safe.
But be safe.
Like, if you're a sexual
thing.
person, be that. Be a sexual being. As long as you're not harming yourself or harming anyone else, live your goddamn life.
He can't get pregnant, sis. He can't get pregnant. That's why I don't like it. We approach
that baby gonna be with you.
We approach sex like we promote sex like it's fucking walking in the park or drinking water. Like, but we don't. Like I don't hear nobody talking about condoms.
Love, safety,
anything. I just hear do what you want to do. If you want to suck 11 dicks, then suck 12. What? Did you tell her about anything that could come from sucking 12 penises raw? And you know what kills me? I'm sorry, and let me tell you something. Y'all may put your nose down at prostitutes, but prostitutes use condoms.
They're actually safe.
Okay, they're safe.
And they're clean.
And they're clean.
Well, good ones are.
I hope so.
I would hope so.
You know, but I'm just saying, what I've seen because I definitely know some ladies of the night, and they definitely don't play with that. They don't even.
They're not even
like
if you even think like that, they're not even gonna mess with you.
So for you sisters and men, for you women out here, that young ladies, I want to fuck David tomorrow and I'm gonna fuck Tommy on Tuesday. That's fine.
That's great.
But wear condoms.
Y'all protect yourself, because these men, they're not protecting themselves either, and you don't know if he popping that thing on a Tuesday, you don't know who he was with on Monday.
And let me tell you something, sis. They trying to get abortion gone, Roe versus Wade. Pay attention, cause you'll fuck around and not be able to,
and not be
maneuver.
You're not gonna be able to get rid of that baby. I hate to say it like that, but
and it's the truth.
I hate to say it like that, and that's really sad, and that's really sick, because I grew up in a time. I remember hearing news reports about women finding babies in trash cans, and these young women giving birth.
Why do they think Brenda's Got a Baby was released by Tupac?
Young women giving birth in bathroom stalls because they were afraid, or they didn't have the money or the resources to go get actual medical care. So I don't give a damn about what the hell y'all talking about and what y'all views are, but to tell me what the fuck I can't do with my own goddamn body is sick. Period. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. This is mine. I live with this. I walk with this every day. So if you tell me that I cannot get rid of something that I don't want or need in my life, but then turn around and tell me that I can't get any benefits for this child that you want me to goddamn keep, you're sick. And there's that.
I didn't mean to do that, y'all.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to do
that. But goddamn it, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all.
Be real out here.
Be real out here.
Be real.
Protect yourself. You got to be safe, because they are trying to take away every little piece of thing, every little piece of protection, every little piece of resource that we have out here.
We too independent, and they don't like that. We too independent. We making too much money, and they don't need women like that. They need women in the house birthing
that obeys,
babies, and we tired of that.
Hello,
we tired of living like that. We want our freedom. We want our freedom. And freedom don't mean freedom meaning we don't collaborate with men. Freedom meaning
of choice.
We want to live.
Choice.
Same
freedom of choice.
Way you've been living.
I should have a choice.
For 6,000 years. We want to live
have a
too.
Choice. So I seen a tweet recently saying, like, okay, if we're going to reverse this, that's cool and all, but just make sure you put those benefits in place for when I'm 6 months pregnant and I need some food stamps and I need some medical care and I need insurance, at least until my babies are 2, because at 2, you're barely getting out of the well stages of an infant. Okay, so where are these benefits going to come in for these people that are no longer allowed to choose whether or not they want to? Now, do I think there should be a cap on this? Absolutely. You cannot just be having 50,000 abortions every time you feel like popping your pussy and not protecting yourself. We're definitely not advocating that. Okay. Do I feel like there should be a cap? Yes. If you get more than 3, bitch, listen, it's a pattern. If you do it more than 3,
you like it raw. ODB, you like it raw. Okay.
If you popping that shit more than 3 times, baby, yes, it's time for you're cut off. Just like they cut you off at a bar. If you get too drunk, I feel like it should be a cap on this.
You getting too much dick, we gotta
cap you off. But let me tell you something. To take the entire choice away,
girl,
is
that's what they trying to do.
Absolutely sick.
And I'm gonna leave this topic on this. If they can reverse Roe versus Wade,
see what else they gonna reverse.
Can they not?
See what else they gonna reverse. Hello.
See what else.
Hello. And you heard it right here on Milk and Cookies first. I don't care what the hell anybody talk about, because this is 2 black women living and walking in this life every goddamn day. Okay, so if they gonna go back and reverse this, we'll see what's next.
Ooh, child, that scared me.
That's scary.
But yeah, she
to the pit of my stomach. Y'all don't understand. And until
that shit
anybody is
scares me
living
so
in that
much.
situation, you cannot talk. Like, I don't give a damn about before God. Da, 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 da. It also says in that Bible that you are not to judge. That is not for you to judge. If that person decides to get an abortion and do whatever they feel is necessary for their life at that moment, they have to answer for that, not you.
Ooh-wee.
So if we're going to preach about the Bible and preach about what's holier than thou, then let's talk about the whole enchilada.
We not gonna get in that because no damn well they don't preach about that Bible.
Woo, let's talk about the
abide
whole
by
word.
nothing in that Bible.
Let's talk about
that
the whole
Bible
word. Let's not pick and choose what we decide to take from that and what we decide to hold bar and what we decide to let fall. You know what I mean? Like
I hear you. But Dirk, good luck, brother. Wrap your penis up. And well, you know
and
the
ladies,
irony.
protect
Hold
yourself.
on, rewind back though, because we went from Dirk
sorry,
to Roe
sorry.
versus Wade.
I went the hell off.
She did. But this is the irony of Dirk being asked what was his number one thing about India. Oh, she got a low body count, and you might have another baby. If that ain't some motherfucking
Slanging
karma
dick.
for your ass, slanging dick. Like I told you, sprinkler. That's my new word. Sprinkler.
Dick.
You out here with your dick like a sprinkler. You just, everybody get a hit. And I really wish, like, honestly, like, and we say this all the time, men, and I'm specifically, when I say this, value yourself. Every woman does not deserve your semen.
Facts.
I get it feel good. I feel it release pressure. But so does crack.
And so does his hand.
So does cocaine. Okay? Doesn't mean you do it.
Does that mean you're going to be snorting
Does that mean
20 grams of cocaine a day?
No.
Well, you might.
Just because it feels good doesn't mean you need to do it.
No, but for real.
Put yourselves on a pedestal. Every woman around the way don't deserve your semen.
Know your self-worth. And I go say anybody, men and women.
But specifically the men.
Yeah, because you here's the thing. It becomes like a domino effect. When the men lower their standards, now the women are noticing that them lowering their standards. So they're saying, I need to lower my standards too, or I will not be appealing to this man.
Ooh. And also too, let me tell you how life works. You've evolved, you've grown as a man, you've realized your ways, you've accepted this new role of leadership in household, and guess what happened? Your choices from 7 years ago show up at your front motherfucking
That karma
door.
always comes back.
And now your new woman who has done nothing but be a godsend.
A good woman.
Nothing. She has to pay.
The deal.
She has to pay for what you did, not for what she did. Only cost she did was love you.
Right.
So men, let's understand that when you decide you out here and you reckless, God don't give up on you because you reckless. He protects you more when you reckless because he know, and you get that significant other who is going to be there, who is going to raise all your children. And then you go and get some more bullshit to put on her, to test her. And you wonder why women are so strong. We're so strong because we always have to deal with some shit you did
in some strongness
15, 20 years ago.
That, like I was just saying at the beginning of this podcast, always operate in a space of gratitude and always like spread positivity, because that karma,
that motherfucker come and
it won't come tomorrow.
It never do. It'll come when you least expect it. Shit.
When you be like, God damn.
I know India was like,
what did I do?
I know India was like, nigga. What?
Ooh.
Baby number what?
And then for his ass to get on the line, something, life is good. Thank you for all the support. Like, boy,
take that paternity test and let your family heal.
Because I mean, if that's not your baby and you had no dealings with her, then it would. If I could prove that that's not my baby, then I'm gonna prove that.
And
like,
this poor kid, fucking 7 years old, don't know who his dad is. Mom's on fucking social media trying to find his dad. Poor kid. Like, come on, we got to do fucking better, dude.
And then we wonder why our kids are tortured and just acting the hell out, because y'all bringing these children into these toxic situations. And so, like we were saying, you got to do better, because now you ain't gonna have a choice but to bring this baby into a toxic situation, because they are literally trying to take away your choice of whether or not you keep these children or not. And men, they do have, I believe they said that there's a birth control available for men. So I definitely recommend to explore
it's called
that.
Swallow. It's brought to you by your fucking mouth. moving right along. Romance.
Now we said we was gonna touch on romance.
Throat need to be looking like the baby wing at Cedar Sinai, okay? That's what your throat needs to be looking like. And,
You're gonna make me
and
throw
you know what,
up.
sidebar?
Stop.
Semen is nasty.
It's disgusting.
It's nasty.
If you're not vegan,
and AP always, oh my gosh. AP be like, let me nutty.
I'm not a fan.
I'm like, no.
I'm not a fan. I'm gonna just keep it 100.
I have to pretend, oh my God. I be acting like I'm in a commercial with Zest. It's amazing. Oh my God. Oh. I'm dry heaving when I'm in the bathroom. And then I'm washing myself like Stoney did and like set it off.
Thick.
Oh my God. Or God forbid he don't drink water.
Boogers, like snot. You know when you have a cold and it's like.
If he don't drink water.
Right. If he don't drink water, if he don't eat good, it's disgusting. So men, y'all want to be out here. I'm drinking 1,000 bottles of Henny.
You better drink 2,000 of water. I don't
drink no water. You eating 5,000 cheeseburgers, bitch, and then you want me to swap.
Don't even ask me that. Don't even ask me that. Lunch would be on your stomach. Don't ask me that. I don't swap. I can't.
I'm not doing it.
Some girls, they into that. Like I
said,
they
love it.
They love it. And throat. Baby
listen,
wing.
by any means, do.
I can't.
Do you live your
but I
life?
Act though.
But it is not right.
I act.
I act. Bitch, give me my Golden Globe.
Give me my Oscar. I act.
Give me my Oscar.
Oh my God, AP. Oh. Jesus.
Not the singing.
Girl, hair down. Just girl.
The Beyonce fan go.
That nut go everywhere but my face. Oh, it'd be like I'm shaking some
shake
pepper.
Weight.
Oh man,
shake weight.
I'm sorry, y'all. I do not like it. I don't.
I'm done. Let me put this down because that Henny.
Yes. I'd be like, oh, I'm your dirty girl. Dirty slut.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh my God. Walk out wearing all white, covered head to toe.
I'm dead. I'm done with you.
I'm dead ass.
I'm done. Anyways, like we were saying, we
moving right
to touch on romance.
How do you romance your woman, sir?
Oh, we wanted to talk about romance.
We did, because I be feeling like, is it dead?
It's so dead. I hate to say it. It's so dead, and it's very much a fairy tale. I'm just gonna jump right on in because I say this because I'm a woman who is in the dating pool. You have a man, so I'm gonna speak from someone who is attempting.
Okay,
I dating.
No, we experience it because me and AP's love language. He's a tough military, man. So we struggle with that, and then I learned a lot because his love language isn't traditional. His love language is his love language is like organizing his stuff and keeping him on top of things. And remembering his food the way he likes it, things like that. Like his love language isn't. Mine's is more, affection or
gifts.
His love language. I'm sorry. His love language for me is making sure my oil's changed, making sure the car is washed, making sure the trash is out. But that ain't what I want. My love language is throw them roses on the floor, put the candlelight around the bed.
I'm getting dressed,
so we struggle.
Randomly.
We've struggled. It's been like a back and forth. But it was actually a gentleman who told me, like, you want this way, but if he didn't pay attention to those things,
you can't expect
you
him
would
to all of a sudden
complain. You would be unhappy if he didn't have the initiative to move the way he moves. So I get it.
Well, speaking from someone who is dating, y'all trash.
Beer tech waste in there.
I mean, like y'all don't even want to take the time to find a place for us to go out on the date. Literally, I get this all the time. You literally make fun of me. Like you've made fun of me on earlier episodes. Like, girl, there's a million people in your DMs. You're just not giving them the time of the day.
I agree.
This is why I'm not giving them the time of the day. So because when I say, okay, plan something for us to do. Crickets. Well, no. How about you go ahead and plan? You want to take me out?
Oh yeah, I didn't ask you out.
You want to take me out, so why would I plan it? How about you figure out something that I like? How about you ask some questions, get to know me, and then go from there? They don't even want to take the time to do that. Number one. Number two.
What's number two?
Number two.
What's number two?
They don't want to pay.
Ooh.
Listen.
Ooh. There is
Shout out Chloe Bailey. Treat me like I treat me.
Okay.
And you see how I'm coming.
There is nothing sexier than a man who handles you. Like just handles you like a car. Like
Literally.
baby, we about to go here.
Literally.
Like that shit.
Like, bruh, I need chivalry. I need you to open my door. I need you to pump my gas. I need you to take your hat off at the dinner table. I need you to make the plans. I need you to say, baby, I found this really cool spot that I want to go check out. Are you available at this time on this date to go here?
I need you to leave the money on the dresser.
And guess what the hell I'm going to do? I'm going to fling these panties at you. Bah! They just gonna slingshot.
She flinging panties and I'm asking for money on the dresser. And no, I don't drive a compressor.
I'm gonna ask for that too. But listen,
hey,
I'm just saying to get your foot in the door. Like
no,
to
I
get,
feel you.
To get past the hey, what you doing, beautiful, or good morning, beautiful stage.
Okay. You know what my pet peeve is? My absolute pet peeve is, hey, big head. Don't call me motherfucking big head. Your mama got a big head.
Some type of way about.
Yeah, you
don't have a big head.
I don't like big heads. I don't like.
She hates when someone say, "Hey, big head," because she literally
takes offense
to it,
you
thinking that they're calling her
smooth blocked, like blocked so fast. I'm gonna like flip and then block you.
And then, men, let's have some playa in us too.
Ooh,
like don't be such a square. I don't know how to like.
Ooh. On that note,
we're gonna continue this conversation.
Because this is about to get good. We're gonna continue this conversation for episode 11.
Episode 11, y'all.
Because I want to hear.
Are you gonna help us? You gonna help us? You got to put the 1 because I have the 10. No, I have the 10.
Oh, you have 10. That's it, just 1.
We're gonna be episode 11 next episode,
and we're gonna elaborate. We're gonna open up with why Mari wants people, men, to be more, free flowing.
I don't want you to be a player, but I don't want you to be like a simp. Is that a real word?
I don't know. Like
you just cannot be too soft. Like I don't even know how to describe that, honestly.
Well, you better find out because we coming back episode 11 and we're going to get into this romance conversation.
We're going to think about it. And you guys, again, we apologize because, look, we did not.
And you know what? Let's talk about it.
Playboy.
Let's talk about it. Drop your dream dates. In the comments, drop your dream dates. Like if you have like a dream date, and we're going to come back with ours. Like I want to know like what your dream date is.
My dream, because I dream big, friend.
I don't care.
So
I want to
hear. My dream day finna be out of control. You finna have these men never in my inbox. They can be like, this bitch is
girl,
out of her fucking mind.
You could never have them not in your inbox. But thank you so much, guys. And as always,
we want to hear from you. So make sure that you are commenting, letting us know how you guys are feeling in the comments. What do you guys feel about episode 10, y'all? We've been doing this for 10 weeks. Oh my gosh. We are so grateful and we are so happy that you guys chose to spend a little time with us today. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells so you will see when we will be posting some more content. We're going to be doing some more things. Shasta's going to be sharing a journey of hers. We're going to also be posting some of my shows that I have coming because your girl is booked for her first headlining show June 3rd or whatever. So, we're just going to put that out there, whatever. Anyways,
as always, if you want to be considered for Lick of the Week, make sure you email milkandcookies0206@gmail.com. And as always, Milk and Cookies is out.
Love you.
Twirl it, buy it. It ain't cheap. Okay.
It's really